What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Jay again, and guys, first off, I want to share with you guys another technique, another meditation technique that I've learned, because I think meditation is important, in order to center ourselves and, become, one with our source and just be with ourselves and our thoughts. But anyway, and I also think that, what has been beneficial to me, I try to, share those things with you guys so that, you guys can find some benefit out of it, as well. So, what I'm going to share with you today is basically it's a 4-step meditation, to help others while you're helping yourself. Because it's important that, we help other people, perform kind acts, for other people, because what it does, it just returns to us. So if we can meditate for other people, then, that's a kind act. And those kind acts, again, will be returned to us. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and, kind of jump right into it. But Neville Goddard, he explains that, God, source, that spirit, the spirit is the true identity or consciousness of every person, which is one being. So if that's the case, if our consciousness and the true identity, and our true identity is one for everybody, even though we're individuals, then humanity itself is one being. Okay, so what does he mean by this? Well, at the basic level of our existence and the level of our consciousness, there's no separation between us. There's no separation between me, you, the next person, whoever else, everyone in this world. There's no separation between us. So what I do and desire for myself, I do and desire for another. Okay, and it's the same with everybody. This concept, remains the same across the board for everyone. So, the desire to do something kind for another person, can actually be beneficial to us. Because our desires will always have some kind of personal, we'll have some kind of personal gain from it. And it's not that when, people do good for others that they're only thinking about themselves. Because according to Ralph Waldo Emerson, it is one of the most beautiful compensations of life that no man can sincerely try to help another without helping himself. So what that tells us is, Emerson's concept tells us that, since we are all interconnected, by one source, it is actually a blessing that can be put into practical use. Okay, so I'd like to share, with you a meditative exercise that, shows how to make doing good for others an enjoyable practice that you can do as much as you like or as frequently as you like. Because when you choose to use your imagination in this exercise without taking any kind of outward physical action, you'll also produce, positive outcomes in your own life. This exercise is pretty simple, okay? And it really shouldn't take you more than a few minutes to complete it. Once you've learned it and mastered it, shouldn't take you more than a few minutes to complete it. But it is highly recommended that you make at least one attempt once a day, for at least a week. for 1 week. And that is so you can actually, learn it, get the ball rolling for you, and, be on your way with it. But after that first week, you should be able to perform all these steps, successfully whenever you choose to do them. All right. So let's jump right into it. All right. Step 1 is what they call float. Okay. And this is actually the process of relaxing your entire body. This is that deep meditative state. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to make yourself comfortable. You can lie down, on a flat, comfortable surface. You can sit in a chair, whatever you choose to make yourself comfortable. If you're lying down, though, it is recommended that you not use a dense pillow, or you not use a dense pillow, and you also want to make sure your head is properly supported but not too elevated. Okay, but if you are practicing meditation, you can use whatever you would normally use for deep relaxation. So these steps are basically kind of broken down for a beginner. So, like I said, if you've practiced meditation and you know how to get your body relaxed, and you know how to get yourself in that deep relaxation state, then use whatever's comfortable for you. Use whatever you would normally use. All right. So once you are relaxed, okay, I want you to repeat the phrase "I am" slowly, over and over again. And the words should be treated conceptually and repeated mentally. Okay, but you want to try not to, sound the words out in your head or move any muscles associated with your speech. And after a short while, you'll start to feel yourself detaching from your physical surroundings. What you want, boy? You can always, what you want? My little doggy. He wants to get in my lap. Come on, buddy. But yeah, you can always break free of this state, if you feel like you are getting anxious. But and so if you feel like you're getting anxious, though, just gently revive yourself. Okay, so with your eyes closed, you want to start to wiggle your feet. Wiggle your toes. He's distracting me. So when your eyes is closed, boy, you're knocking everything off. Sorry. It's that kind of day. But when your eyes are closed, you want to start wiggling your toes. And then start wiggling your fingers. Okay? And once you've done that, you can start to open your eyes. But I want you to wait until you feel like you are fully alert before you get up. Okay? But for those who have achieved the deep relaxation state, but you're finding it difficult to revive yourself, you want to open your eyes and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And while you're breathing out through your mouth, you want to make, a soft sound after each breath. After a few breaths, you should be fully alert. All right? Come on, boy. You got to get down. Let mommy finish, okay? Let mommy finish. Give me. Come on. All right. Step 2 is basically detach. This part of the exercise, Neville Goddard, in this step, he says you want to really look out for, what they call compressed anxiety. Okay, this can be characterized as, the feeling of irritation. You might be feeling irritated, and because you're basically at odds with your physical relaxed physical condition. All right, so this can happen when you are trying to focus on something specific while you're in a meditative state. But as soon as you become detached, you will feel as if you're about to fall asleep, but you can still control. You're alert enough to still control your thoughts. But while you're in this state, try to ignore any thoughts of uncertainty, in the regards to what you're doing. A lot of people, we start to feel like, are we doing it right? Are we doing it right? Remove those thoughts. Don't allow those thoughts in, because you can kind of break your cycle. So if you feel yourself, feel those thoughts coming in, tell yourself that you are one with consciousness and capable of achieving what you have set out to do. And allow yourself to, smile gently, as you're in this state. And this will be an effective way to, positively reinforce the feeling of detachment. Step 3 is attach. Now you've gotten yourself in a relaxed state, a deep relaxation state. You've been able to detach. Step 3, you want to attach. So after removing all the negative, limited ideas from your mind, decide on one thing you desire for a person that you choose, whoever you choose. Doesn't matter who it is, but it's kind of recommended that you choose a person that you know well. Because this way you'll be able to mentally hear a voice, or, visualize this person's features in detail. So that way, it becomes real to you, because that's that having that realness in this mental state is very important in this stage, because you want to feel like this person is actually there. So, all right, so you've got a person in mind now. All right, so maybe this person, find out, what does this person need to be blessed with? Is it a new job, a new car, a new home, a loving relationship, money, health, whatever it is? Figure out something, figure out what you want to bless this person with. So, and at this point, you want to hear this person tell you all about it, okay? And the ways that their life has changed for the better. Now, it's recommended that you shouldn't be able to see yourself in this. You want to leave yourself out. You only want to visualize and see this person that you are blessing. Okay, so try to leave yourself out of it, because if injecting yourself kind of slows the process, so to speak, because you want the person who you're blessing you want that to come as quickly as possible for them. So, but if you there's no problem if you putting yourself in it, but it's just recommended that you try to keep yourself out of it. All right. So after this point, when you're hearing this person, telling you all about it, and their life has changed and how good they feel, look into their face and see them smiling and laughing with joy. Convince yourself that you're hearing their voice as they share this happy news with you. If you begin to start feeling yourself becoming, uncomfortable, physically uncomfortable at any point, that means you are re-engaging with your physical body. So if this happens, just relax. try to relax, unless you just really, need to come out of it. Okay? So, unless you just really need to come out of it, just try to relax your body again. It's important that you remain, relaxed and comfortable during this time, because, I'm sure it takes time. It takes practice to master this. So, but with each breath that you take, you'll start to feel a pleasurable vibration, going through your entire body. And this is really similar to, an intimate embrace that you might have, or when you receive some amazing news, So in this vibration, it will begin as soon as you start to hear the voice of your friend, or whoever you've chosen. And it'll start to build automatically as long as you remain relaxed and comfortable. But once you reach a certain level of intensity, you may start to experience a spontaneous surge of energy. And it might scare you when it really first happens. But just try to stay relaxed and continue on with the process. Now, if you don't really reach this point the first time that, before coming out of your meditative state, you really shouldn't worry about it, because like I said before, it takes practice, and you'll get the hang of it, and you'll eventually reach that point. But as it stands right now, you'll still benefit something from it. Okay? So step 4 is basically saying where change is taking root. This is actually just where you are, returning to the surface, and you're just simply returning from that deep meditation state. So if you have a technique that works for you, go ahead and use it. Whatever works best for you. But if you don't, then you can just simply refer back to step 1 to come out of that deep state, like when you're feeling anxious. So you can use those same steps, to come back to the surface. So anyway, those were the 4 steps, the 4 meditative steps that you can do to help, another person while helping yourself. So I hope you'll be able to give this technique, a try, because it's great to be able to sow, seeds of good in the lives of other people. And if you do practice this, if you do, continue on with this, you'll begin to experience something wonderful in your life, and you'll actually be a witness to, the good that you have done. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you found some kind of value out of it. And I hope that you'll give this meditation a try. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and, shoot me some likes. Subscribe to my channel. And, let me know what your comments are down below. All right, guys, because I'm always trying to, provide value and give you guys things that has actually worked for me, and things that I've tried, and things that I feel will be beneficial to you guys. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And by the way, my next video, it's going to be about deepening relationships. How you can start to deepen your relationships. Because relationships is a big part, of life. Is that an experience that, that's really amazing. So, and we all want to have that feeling of wantedness, so we want to try to deepen our relationships with, with everybody, closest friends, family, with just people in general. So I hope you guys stick around for the next video, and I will see you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Oh, yeah, it's our time to be free. Take care, guys.